order anything you like. I'm going to have the shrimp cocktail, the cream of mushroom soup, asparagus with hollandaise sauce, and the filet mignon.
I like cholesterol as much as the next guy, but you're never gonna get blood to your feet again. Philomena!
Sophia!
This is such a warm, wonderful moment.
Oh, I just wish I spoke Italian so I'd know what they were saying.
So good to see you, Sophia. So good to see. And this must be Dorothea. You know, you probably don't remember, but over 50 years ago, I held you naked in my arms.
And you peed on his suit.
It's okay. Look, you can hardly see it anymore.
Oh, let me introduce my friends. This is Rose and Blanche.
Oh, what a charming old world couple. Welcome to Miami.
Ma questo mi sembra una donna di strada.
What'd she say?
She says she wants to thank you for your gracious welcome.
Oh, my Italian must really be rusty. I could swear she asked if you were a streetwalker.
Tell me, where is Gina? Isn't she with you?
She's outside. She's bartering with the cabbie, you know. Imagine a man who would take cash over a rooster.
Well, tell us now, what brings you all to Florida?
Well, we are here to take our daughter back to Sicily for her wedding.
Yeah, but Gina came with you.
Gina is not our daughter.
She's not.
No. You are our daughter.
Please ignore him. The man spent 90 days on the high seas drinking grain alcohol from a goat bladder.
Dominique, speaking the truth. After Gina took her blood test for her marriage, we find out it is not possible she is related to us. The hospital, there must have been some mix-up.
You mean they switched the babies?
Oh, but this is ridiculous.
Absolutely. We can prove it. Dorothy, show him your driver's license.
Look, I know this is a shock, but it gets better. You are getting married.
To the most handsome man in the village.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There is not one shred of evidence, not one logical reason why I should not believe that this woman is my mother or that Gina is her real daughter.
Buongiorno, I'm a Gina.
Ciao, everybody. We gotta catch a boat.
Oh, Ma, they're leaving.
We're taking our daughter Gina back home to marry Guido.
Your daughter Gina? Well, what about Dorothy?
Dorothy, what'd they say about the blood test?
We didn't wait around for the results. I don't need a blood test to tell me who my mother is. A mother is someone who raises you and loves you and is always there for you. I don't need any more proof than that.
Me neither. I raised her. And I was the one who got her through that awkward period. The 50 toughest years of my life.
That's the same way we feel about our Gina.
It's not that it wouldn't be nice to have you as a daughter, Dorothea, but we love Gina.
And so does Guido. He wrote us he could never love anyone but Gina. He wants us to return her to him right now. Dorothea, I am so sorry we put you through all this. You would have made a wonderful daughter. But then you already have for your mother, Sophia. Arrivederci. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ah, hello, Martha. Where were you?
I'll give you a hint. The guest of honor had lipstick on her teeth and didn't give a damn.
Who died?
My best friend, Lydia.
I'm so sorry.
She suffered so. It was a blessing in disguise.
I always wondered why blessings wore disguises. If I were a blessing, I'd run around naked. Oh, that must be the baby. There's a baby coming?
A couple from my church are going camping over the weekend, and we get to take care of the baby.
Good. Maybe now you'll get some food I can chew. How about a cup of tea, Martha?
A little. I made a pig of myself at the funeral.
It was nice. Everybody had a good time.
I'm going to miss her so much.
I know. But you said yourself the last few weeks were so hard on her. At least now she's resting peacefully.
I feel so bad.
Hey, I'm the one who should feel bad. Lydia and I were wearing the same dress.
May I help you, madame?
How do you know I'm not a mademoiselle?
Because what man in his right mind would leave you to languish on the vine?
If this was Sicily, you wouldn't have any lips left. Take me to my friend Martha Lamont's table and try not to fall in love.
Miss Lamont is waiting for you at the bar.
Oh, good. With luck, she found somebody who'll pay for dinner. Martha, you look terrific. Are those new knee-highs?
It's a new attitude. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Hey, Jacques. Give me a hand and watch where you put it. That was better than I thought it would be. Now I can't wait to get down.
Hi. Can I get you ladies drinks?
I'll have a Manhattan, and I'm watching, so don't slip me any of the cheap stuff.
I'll have another Harvey Wallbanger.
Seen quite a bit of Mr. Wallbanger tonight.
I'm celebrating because I've just had an idea that will change my life. Order anything you like. I'm going to have the shrimp cocktail, the cream of mushroom soup, asparagus with hollandaise sauce, and the filet mignon.
I like cholesterol as much as the next guy, but you're never gonna get blood to your feet again.
I'd like to drink a toast to Sophia, whom I hope I can count on.
For what? Get your lips off, Harvey, and tell me what you want.
Since you mentioned it, I want you to do something for me. I want you to come over to my place tomorrow night.
Oh, what is it, your birthday?
Sophia, there aren't going to be any more birthdays.
What are you telling me?
I have so many things wrong with me. Arthritis, high blood pressure, angina, just to mention a few.
Who doesn't? You can't get into our canasta game unless you have at least 2 debilitating diseases.
Your table is ready, madames.
I don't know. For me, it was better the first time. What do you think?
Right this way, please.
So why do you want me to be at your house tomorrow?
I want you to be there when I kill myself.
I don't care if you're paying for dinner. What you want to do is crazy.
It's time to go, Sophia. I don't want to see another Monday. I don't want to wait and end up going like Lydia. I'm going to decide when it's over.
I always thought somebody named God did that.
You don't understand. I'm afraid of the pain, of the hurting. I'm afraid of being alone, of dying alone. I can take the pills myself, but I want you to be there and hold my hand.
You're right. I don't understand. I'd do anything to stay alive. If my heart stopped beating, I'd want every doctor in town jumping up and down on my chest.
You say that now, but I don't have the courage to die by inches. I'm going to do it whether you're there or not. I don't want to die alone. Please, help me. You came.
I said I would.
Come in. Come in and sit down. I have something to show you. Look, 10 carats and not a flaw. I bought it today on time.
Very nice. Look, I was thinking, maybe you shouldn't go through with this.
No, I have
right?
to go. I've never felt so happy. Do you like the ring?
Reminds me of a doorknob I had back in Brooklyn. What are you doing?
Just my way of saying thank you. Well, I think I've taken care of everything. Now, you'll see to it that they don't put lipstick on my teeth.
Don't worry, I'll take them out and check them personally.
Well, I guess it's time to go. You will hold my hand.
Sure I will.
I'm so glad I don't have to go alone.
You remember how we met?
Yes, about 8 years ago. We shared a room in the hospital. You had the heart scare. I was the gallbladder.
They gave you my sponge bath by mistake?
You ate my Jell-O. It was a horrible little room. We couldn't wait to get out of it.
Because we wanted to live.
Yes, I remember.
Remember better. Remember life.
I don't have much of one. I'm not like you. You live with friends and family, holidays and warmth. I hear the silence.
We'll talk. We'll talk all the time. You can come over Thanksgiving, Christmas, every Friday night. I may not be there, but you can always talk to Rose.
No, I want to go. Lydia looked so peaceful.
We're not in this life for peace.
You're crying.
No, I'm not. I don't cry.
I can see your tears.
And I can see yours. You know what that tells me?
What?
You're not as ready to die as you think you are. You still want to live, kid.
I don't know what to do.
That's the point. If you're not sure, you can't change your mind tomorrow. You wanted me to be here for your death. How about letting me be here for your life?
Like a friend.
Like a best friend.
Ma, I haven't seen you all morning. Where have you been?
I went to see my friend Lillian.
Lillian at Shady Pines?
Oh, you remember Shady Pines. That retirement home you stuck me in that resembles Sing Sing. My mistake. Sing Sing has a movie night.
Sophia, how is Lillian?
I don't know. I walked in and she wasn't there. There was someone else in her bed. It was weird.
Lillian. Oh, did you say Lillian? My God, you got a call about her this morning. I was so caught up in my breaths, I totally forgot.
It happens to all of us, Blanche. That's why my rent check was late.
It's from your friend Gladys at Shady Pines. She says Lillian was sent to Sunny Pastures.
Ah, you see, Ma, your friend is fine.
Fine. Are you kidding? Sunny Pastures is the worst nursing home in the city. It's every old person's nightmare. That and a child-proof cap on the kaopectate bottle.
Ma, come on. If it's licensed by the state, your friend will be just fine there.
You don't understand. It's where people wind up when they can't afford a place like Shady Pines. It's the bottom of the barrel. I have to see if Lillian is okay.
Well, wait, Ma, wait. If it'll make you feel better, I'll take you.
Oh, good. Now, while we're there, will you promise you'll hold my hand the entire time?
Oh, Ma, are you really that scared?
No. I just want to make sure you're not grabbing at brochures behind my back.
This is it, Sophia? Well, this doesn't seem so bad.
Believe me, you have to get into it more before you realize how bad it really is. Just like War and Remembrance.
Excuse me, ladies, but visiting hours are over.
Oh, well, then I guess we'll just come
no,
back.
we don't. We're not here to visit.
We're not.
No, we're here to see about checking in Mom.
You two are sisters?
It's a long, involved, and somewhat sordid story. If you want to get a clearer picture, I suggest you rent the cassette of Chinatown.
Sophia, what's going on?
It's a little surprise. We're not visiting Lillian as much as we're breaking her out.
What? We can't do that. I mean, that's wrong. What if we get caught?
Lillian is a great friend. Will you do it, please?
Well, okay.
Good. I'll keep the staff busy. You get Lillian. She's down the hall. Last door on the right. Go.
Hello. I'm John Porter. I'm in charge of admissions.
Oh, yeah, hi. I wanted to talk to you about my mother.
About checking her in?
No, about a collection of commemorative plates. Of course about checking her in. She's 125. You can't pry the yogurt out of her hands.
I'll get the papers from my office.
Okay, Sophia, let's go.
Go where? That's not Lillian.
You said you were Lillian.
You think I'm in here because I'm good with names?
Rose, try again. She's in bed 6'8". Now hurry.
Come on.
Okay, let's fill this out. Please. And you are?
Sophia Hawkins.
Okay, Mrs. Hawkins. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about your mother's history.
Picture it. Sicily, 1900. An olive-skinned woman set sail for the New World.
I was talking about her medical history.
So was I. You think that was a pleasure cruise? There was smallpox, scurvy, typhoid, and that was business class.
What I need to know is, does your mother require any special medical care?
She does. An old war injury. Remember the Maine? She didn't. She was a frogman and swam right into the bulkhead. They put a metal plate in her head. Now she gets HBO through her eyeballs. Don't look at me like that. If Tyson has another fight, you may want to set her up in the rec hall.
This is all hard to believe.
If it's not true, my name isn't Sophia Hawkins.
Excuse me.
Rose, what the hell is going on? I asked for Lillian, you bring me Eubie Blake's parents. What's wrong?
They were the only other people back there. There is no way Lillian is in this ward.
Hi, Sophia. What are you doing here?
Oh, Lillian, thank God I found you. I'm taking you away from here.
You are?
Well, how are we going to get out? What about them?
Leave it to a pro. Runaway wheelchair! Runaway wheelchair!
Hello, everyone. Isn't it a lovely morning?
It sure is, sweetheart. How about some pancakes?
Again? We had pancakes yesterday.
Lillian, you weren't here yesterday.
Here you are, honey. A nice cup of tea.
Lillian, Sophia tells me that you were in the Ziegfeld Palace.
Oh, yes. Those were the days.
You must have been something.
I was quite a looker.
Oh.
Almost as pretty as you.
Why, thank you.
Of course, I had bigger breasts. Sophia, do you think I could take a bath before breakfast? It's been a while.
Here, let me help.
She's my friend. I want to help her.
Oh, it's just wonderful to think about, isn't it? The two of them together, and they're so cute.
Thinking about your breasts again, aren't you, Blake?
I don't know this place.
Lillian, it's okay.
And I don't know you.
Lillian, I'm Dorothy, and this is Sophia. We're your friends. We brought you here from the home last night.
Oh, okay. Right. I'm sorry.
Now, why don't you go and take that nice hot bath?
Smart.
Mom, maybe you need a break. Why don't you sit this one out?
What, like I can't handle it? Like it's too much for poor old Sophia? Like I'm so ancient I don't have the energy? Get the lights on your way out.
I just cannot believe Lillian's only been here 24 hours.
I cannot believe that Ma thought she could handle her alone. I mean, it's almost too much for the four of us.
This just makes me so mad. I mean, people like this really need help. Are you okay, Sophia? You're awfully quiet.
What? Oh, it's just that talking about Lillian makes me think about the future.
Oh, Ma, honey, you have nothing to worry about.
Who said I was talking about my future? You three aren't exactly spring chickens, you know.
She's right. One way or another, we're all in the same boat.
I know, but right now our big problem is Lillian. We obviously can't take care of her, and Sunny Pastures is not doing its job. What are we gonna do?
I know what I'm gonna do. Make Sunny Pastures do its job. I'm gonna see the man who runs that place and give him a good what for. I can be pretty mean and pretty tough when I want to be. There's only one thing I'll need.
What, Dorothy?
My mother to come with me.
Hi, everyone. Where's Miss Lillian, I have some really good news.
She's napping. What news?
Well, I spent the day going around town, and I think I found the perfect place for her.
Really?
Well, it's not as nice as Shady Pines, but the staff really seems to care, and the patients are happy.
Well, Rose, that is fantastic. And it won't cost any more than Sunny Pastures?
Well, that's the one little problem. Lillian's benefits won't quite cover the costs. She'll need another $150 a month.
Little problem? Rose, how could you get our hopes up like that? I mean, who has an extra $150 a month?
I do.
What?
I do. We'll use that bonus check I got at work.
Blanche,
Don't
you
try
said-
and talk me out of it now. My mind is made up.
Blanche, are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Lillian ought to be covered for at least 2 years with that money in my bosom account.
Blanche, I'm proud of you, but why this sudden change of heart?
Oh, well, I guess this cosmetic surgery business is pretty trivial, really. I'll do fine with what God gave me. Having Lillian here made me realize that my problems are pretty trite.
I suppose something like this does make your breasts seem rather small.
Well, sort of.
Well, then that's that. Lillian's problems are solved. Isn't this terrific?
Terrific. Ma, this is wonderful. I mean, this is a real happy ending. So, how come I don't feel all that happy?
I don't know. Is it because we know that Lillian's just plain lucky that a lot of old people do slip through the cracks and are forgotten? And maybe it may not be too long until we're elderly ourselves.
I know, girls. Let's make a pact that we'll always take care of each other, that we'll never desert each other no matter what.
You can count on me,
But
honey.
you think it's going to be that easy getting rid of me, Rose? That was rhetorical, Rose. Oh, but what a comforting thought, knowing you'll never be alone.
And listen, what the hell, if we do have to go to a nursing home, let's all go together.
But what happens when there's only one of us left?
Don't worry, I can take care of myself.